Hi, Aries. Very welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. Aries, this is your love slash little peekaboo into 2021. I'm incorporating that. It's almost like a can't. I was almost going to do a 2021 preview. But then still I wanted to do the love reading to sort of sum it up for this year. But there's going to be a little bit of a peek into the 2021. I do apologize if you hear the sounds in the back. It's my fan that is going crazy. I'm having somebody to look at it. So annoying noise, but just cut it out of your. Try to think it away. Maybe you didn't even think about it until I brought it to your attention. So all the decks that I'm using, I've listed them down below in the description box if you're interested in the decks. Maybe shuffle from the other way. So what can we tell Aries? And you know what? I'm going to post your other video as well, Aries video. The sound was perfect, but the video, I just could not have it work again. And then I watched it through and I was like, is it a bit outdated? But it's not. It's so I'm still gonna post it. The extended reading is perfect. Perfect sound, perfect video. So do what you will. I do apologize that the video is it's so funny because it's like I'm really focusing on the cards. I really want you guys to look at the cards, and then the video doesn't work. It's just like annoying. But I think there's good information in there anyway. And sometimes, like when I watch things, I don't have the video on. The whole point of this setting, though, is for you to get to have a closer look at the cards. And it's not my point that you should just continue to watch the videos without video in the future. Okay. So it's like I'm going to upload 2 Aries today, probably. So you get the Owl card. And it says follow your intuition on the bottom. Just have one little close up on this card. It's just so beautiful. So there seems to be a lot of transformation going on for you. We have your love story going on here, but it will also have like this stepping into the 2021 year and just all the energy that is going on right now and the shifts between the new moon on the 14th and the big conjunction on the 21st. That's going to be a major change. And also, like, it talks about we have the transformation there with all those butterflies, but we have also you see all the moons there. So very much in tune with the moon cycles. So you might want to check that out extra much, like what's going on with the moon on a day-to-day basis. The owl speaks about the overall view, like how the owl can just look in any direction. And this is a very, like, you see how much of a perspective you're in, like here's where we have land and like you're so far up in the sky and you're just having a very clear overview. And the beautiful birds just flying in the background there as well, talking about freedom and talking about messages coming in. And you're being asked to listen to or follow your intuition, follow your inner guidance. So we're going to see what that is about. So basic energy for Aries for the upcoming month. So we're recording this on the 17th of December. Beautiful number. It's the immortality number. Nothing ever dies. If we reduce it down, we have a number 8, which is the infinity sign. And then we're going to set the time frame, so it's somewhere mid-December to somewhere mid-January or 2021 for your love story. So what can we... Wow. But like I said, I've given them a little bit more free range to give you what they need to give you right now. So it might be a little mix of everything. Teach, this is the card that came out first. Number 5. So there's a great opportunity for change here. I feel with this card immediately when it comes out that you're sitting on information and it's time to share it. You're sitting on information and it's time to share it. And you have a little doggy there next to you. So it talks about loyalty and trustworthiness, faith, unconditional love. I feel it's very much like due to your career path. Like if you would want to start to tell people about stuff that you know, whatever that stuff is, there's an audience. There's for sure an audience. And then I'm drawn to this, like whatever you're sitting on is like a stool that you're sitting on, and it feels a bit secondhand, I guess you could say. It feels a bit, yeah, I really took what I had. Like I'm just starting out. It's a really new business. I'm just starting out, and I'm gonna upgrade it. So there's something about you don't have to like decorate a castle in order for you to start to have these lectures or workshops, or it can even be writing a book. Like you don't have to wait until you're perfect to write the book, if that makes any sense. It's like so it might be that you find that so whatever, it's not going to fall in on your head, then maybe nobody wants to come. But there's something about you don't have to be 100% ready, 100% perfect, maybe 100% ready, but not 100% perfect in order for people to start to listen. Okay? It's a black border, so very much in attunement with the universe. And here, it's so beautiful. We have 7 and we have 1. Beautiful numbers. 7 is all about the completion of something and how you really are starting now to enjoy what you've sown. Like not sown. Can you say that? Sowed. It's not what you've sown. It's what you put down in the ground. So it's my cake story. You put all the beautiful ingredients together, and you've been waiting for a bit for it to bake, and now you can take it out of the oven and really enjoy it. That's number 7. We also have guidance, like the angels are with you, support is with you. And it's a crown. It's the 7th. We have so many chakra, like so many energy systems in our body. It's ridiculous. But the major ones that we focus in on, I want to bring that connection between the number 7 and your crown today. So you really are opening up your crown. This is also, we have a black border there again. It's 3 spiritual borders. It's the black and purple. So there's a lot of spiritual growth going on and opening up. And with this owl card that says follow your intuition, sort of being in your crown, being very, very high up. It's all about opening that crown and letting the information come in. Listening to the information, listening to the guidance. If you keep asking about something, are you listening for the answer? That's all about the crown. We're going to go deeper into each of these cards and find out what's going on. And then we have number 1. New beginnings, brand new start, starting over, new vitality. This is a very lucky card. It's like when you start to see, we have the rainbow. It's a rainbow frequency lineup. It's like, it's very balanced between the chakra energy. I keep mixing those words. It's very balanced between the energy centers. And this vitality card, it is really new beginnings, starting over from something old, leaving the old behind, and really, it's a very successful card. And again, if you add this up, we have the 17 there, so it enforces it from today's date. So we want to clarify this teach. So we're clarifying the 5 with a 5. That's beautiful. And it's a major butterfly situation. And I get the peacock, like the peacock butterfly. So interesting. We're going to do one thing at a time here. So first we're going to read out the bottom. Trust that there is a reason for everything that happens. Remove yourself from the negative emotions of others. Focusing on that which frightens or worries you. So there's something about clarification for the number 5 here is, so there perhaps can be that you're around people and you see them having troubles in their life, or it doesn't have to be around love, it can be around everything. And it's not like they had troubles around everything, but it can be in every topic. And so you might have people around you, it can be friends, co-workers, family members, whatever this is, whoever this is, I feel like it can be one, but it can also be several people that are having a lot of changing situations for themselves, but sort of kind of being very negative about it. Maybe not wanting even to see a beautiful future, or not even wanting to. It's like you come in, Aries, it's like you try to come in and you try to cheer them up and you try to say like, it's gonna be good, and it's like you sit with all this information. You're dressed in purple, which is all about the spirit. It's like the spirit connection, and you have this wisdom, and it's like, you even have ancient, it's like herbs here. I don't say herbs as you say in Britain or Australia. Herbs. Herbs. It's like it's straight from the garden. It's like, okay, so I have this formula here. Like I had this recipe here, and I had this formula with this herb, and you can just like, you can drink it and we'll feel better. And it's like this person or these people, they won't have any of it. It's like they don't want to talk about getting better. They don't want to talk in a positive way to get better, or to solve their situation or solve their problem. And the only thing you can do then really is to just slowly walk away, slowly back down. I'm not saying release them as friends altogether, but in the midst, the more you try to then sort of help them, the more they're going to shut down, because they're already shut down. So they're not hearing what you say. So they're going to hear what you're saying out of their negative place. And for them, it just sounds like you just added a bit more negativity. So you're going to turn out to be the negative one when you're not. And also, I feel like you maybe take on a tiny bit of their negativity. There's also something about I'm getting this. So sometimes, so for instance, if there's a love interest, or if there's a really close friend to you, or if there's somebody, or even a family member, if you think or expect from them to, like, they're supposed to call, they're supposed to show up in a certain way, maybe we're expecting them, or you even have planned something, like you even decided that this is what's going to happen, and then they don't call, they don't show up, they don't. If you made plans, maybe the most that they do is that they call and they say that they don't want to go, or they don't want to come. And what you do then is like you're trying to force them to come, or you're trying to like, oh, it'll be fun, like we can go and then we can leave early, like we don't have to stay late, whatever this is. Like you're trying to mold them in so that it will feel better, or so that it like, so that you will, I don't know, you will try to get them to your place. And then you get disappointed because you think, they're just canceled on you. What type of person is that? They can't. You're not supposed to force them either. And I'm not saying that is in a way of they don't want to be with you, or telling you what not to say to somebody. I'm saying literally the vibrations don't add up. And I'm also telling you, you do not want to bring that negativity into your life. And so when the law of attraction works it out for you, that this person is calling you to say they're going to cancel the plans, or if this love interest that you had so high hopes for, if they're sort of a no-show, like they just don't call, and you think, oh, that's such a lousy person. Yeah, I mean, maybe you want them to call and say that what they're up to, but there's something about the frequency here that doesn't add up, and you do not want to, I don't know, the only thing I can compare it to, which is a really lousy analogy, but it's like, it's more like we have this beautiful cake here, I'm not talking about my cakes. You have this beautiful cake here with all these beautiful ingredients, and then do you know what? We have a moldy, that is mögel in Swedish. We have a moldy ingredient in the fridge. Can we take out the moldy stuff and put it into the beautiful cake? It's like, no, we don't want that there. It doesn't fit. It doesn't match. It will taste bad. That's all it is. It's just another ingredient, but it doesn't match what's already in the cake. And don't try to fix the mold. Don't try to have it work with the rest of the ingredients. It's mold, and you just need to leave it be. And so don't invite it in, and thank the universe or thank law of attraction that it sort of sorts itself out. Don't get disappointed when law of attraction works. And in fact, if you weren't getting disappointed, the only thing that probably could have happened that day or that week is that another person that is even a more match to you would then call to say, hey, do you want to go with me to this thing or whatever? But you're so disappointed in the fact that this person didn't call, or this person stood you up, or this person changed their plans, that you're so disappointed that you're actually not going to hear the next call. So let law of attraction work everything out, and just sort of try as best you can to trust a bit more, that everything is being taken care of for you. Then also, I know it's staying a very long time in this card, but there's so many things coming out through this card. So we have this peacock butterfly, påfågelöga, I would say in Swedish. So I don't know if the correct peacock butterfly is the correct translation. But it's so peacocks, if you haven't heard me before, maybe I should say that. Peacocks and unicorns are my indicator that a soulmate connection is around or is near, or that you're just starting to make this connection with this person. And there's huge transformation on that part on you. Like you are the major butterfly wings. There is not just a butterfly flying around here. Although I love these little fireflies that is around you. It's you that's going through a major transformation right now, getting soulmate ready. That's what I'm getting with this card. You're getting soulmate ready. Okay? There's a lot of things there. Blue border, which is all about your authenticity, the realness of you, the truth of you. That wants to come out right now. Getting soulmate ready. How can we clarify the new vitality here? New vitality. Prince Charming, I was going to say, because I read, wow. Oh, this is just absolutely gorgeous. So we're going to start with this Prince Charming. It doesn't say Prince Charming, it says Prince of Spring, but it says Charming right underneath it. So I read it out as Prince Charming. So there seems to be a person coming in for you guys, and I don't think this is you. I think this is your person. This person can obviously be a woman as well, because it's not gender specific. Immediate action, a challenge you can successfully manage, a passionate relationship. So while you're getting ready, there's something very quickly around this new vitality. So this new vitality, it is you having way, way, way better energy in your life right now, way, way better energy in your body right now. You really are taking it to the next level. You're leveling up. You're having okay, so maybe it's a weird message, but maybe for some of you guys out there, there's something with diabetes, or maybe you don't have diabetes, but you have like the blood sugar levels. The blood sugar levels are like a bit up and down, and so that you're trying to, or like the hormone levels or something like that, you're trying to balance it out, and it really is working. There's something with both your mood and both your mood and your like your stability, because of the mood, is like you're settling it down, like you're balancing it out, and it's gonna give you so much extra. If you're not moody all the time, or like on one day or one morning you're like, oh man, I'm top of the world, you're gonna change the world, there's so much to do, and then come that night you're like, I hate this world, there's nothing to do. You know, that's very up and down. And I think it's due to, it's almost like a blood sugar level thing. I can definitely understand if you have diabetes. It sort of represents the diabetes here, that if you don't keep the levels great in your body, you're going to start to feel it. But also, if you don't keep your level straight, like in your mental body, you're going to start to feel it. But you are. There's new vitality here, and because you're leveling it out that much, you're balancing it out that much. This person comes in with speed, so it feels like it was nothing, 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 and then everything. And this is starting. This is starting from now. So within 4 weeks, it seems within 4 weeks, guys. If you resonate with this message, within 4 weeks, it seems like your person is here. Because you're getting soulmate ready. You're balancing out your whole system. Very much in alignment here. Most of the time. And then we have this Prince of Spring. Charming, self-confident, passionate, and restless. So they're a bit restless. And because of the rabbit, I just sense this, like this just huge speed. It's a red border, so they're coming in to help you with the new foundation. It's like you're creating this beautiful foundation together. And then we have Ace of Winter. I'm going to read it out first. Don't be deterred. I think it's deterred by challenges along the way. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately. Amazing new ideas that should be implemented. I think there's two things coming through here. So I think this, again, there's something about the friends or something about this, maybe perhaps even this love interest that comes in. There might be a love interest that comes on in, and they have an idea about how things should go. You have an idea about how things should go. This is a brand new person, and so you don't know each other. And even though we would consider some people that we know, we can just never have enough clear communication. It's like I want to tell you, they can't, we're not there yet. They can't read your mind, and it's not obvious. It's not obvious to them how it feels for you, as it is not obvious for you how it feels for them. So there's something about so that it doesn't get like a miscommunication here, so that it doesn't get screwy along the way. Like early beginnings of this relationship, there might be a little miscommunication, because it's like almost from the first day you take each other for granted. Like you think that it's so obvious what you want, and they think that it's so obvious what you want, and so you don't communicate that clearly to each other. And then because it's so new and it's so easy to get into the, I don't know if they really like me, or I don't know if I like them, if they're going to behave like that, or, you know, clearly communicate how it feels. Clearly state what you're here for, what you want in this relationship. And if you feel like you're not getting enough back, ask for it. Ask for them to communicate clear with you what you want and what you're expecting, and see if they're expecting the same thing back. Can we please? Have you seen anything cuter? Both the child and the tiger, the baby tiger there, it's just so ridiculously cute. And there's like crystals coming out of her hands. I know this is a very huge close-up, but it's like so beautiful to watch this. There's a crystal on top of her head, and there's crystals coming out of her hands. And we're talking very much about an indigo child here. So you might have an indigo streak in you. You might feel like you have a big connection to the indigo children. Maybe that's where your teaching coming in. Or just go to your own inner child and really, really pay attention to what your inner child is saying. We also have this Ace of Winter. So Ace is the highest possible energy around the situation. So it really, really is talking about a beautiful possibility here for you. I feel like there's a mix of career and love here, because it's like there is great ideas that you have about starting to teach, or starting to have like classes or workshops, or maybe this is you wanting to go to attend to a workshop or attend to a lecture or something like that, or write a book or read a book. educate yourself more or educate others. I just want to say that if it is that you want to teach, there is an audience for it. And we have on the bottom here amazing new ideas that should be implemented. Like, you should go for that passion. And the rest of it, I feel like, is for, don't be afraid to really tell your new person how you feel. Because it's going to be very crucial that you communicate clearly. And then we have the wheel. The Wheel of Fortune is so wonderful here. Delays are over. If we want to focus. Nope. What's going on here? What's going on here? I'm just going to read it out then. Delays are over. Sudden or unexpected good luck. A new car or travel. So the wheel here is all about, it's the ending of the old and its movement forward. The Wheel of Fortune is like we're starting to see where it was stagnant for a bit, where it was really going nowhere for a bit, and whether this is for your career, whether this is your love life, if you feel like it was just not going anywhere. It was not going anywhere. And I see those magnolias in the back there, which speaks about magic as well. Whatever wasn't going anywhere is going somewhere now, where the wheel is starting to turn. It's starting to turn in your favor. So there is a beautiful relationship coming in. You should really put to the test this thing that you want to do as a teacher. It feels like there's things that you want to say. And then we have this sudden and unexpected good luck. That's very specific with a new car or travel. I don't know too much about the travel right now because of the pandemic in the world. Maybe you want a new car. Maybe you just got a new car. But this, it's also number 16 here, like with the sudden shifts and sudden changes. And with this rapid speed, with this person coming in, I just feel like there's a lot that it will change in a very, very short amount of time. It might be like you're listening to this in mid-December, and come mid-January, it's like you can't believe it. It's like you're looking back. It was like 1 month ago. That's it. 4 weeks ago, I was sitting on my own in wherever you were at. I'm not saying you're completely alone, but I'm just saying there might be a situation where you feel like you went from completely alone to just, and then all of a sudden I had this extended family with 4 kids and a new husband or wife. Or all of a sudden you're with this person and you're planning where to travel together, and you weren't seeing any of that just a minute ago. It's really beautiful here. If you feel like this is your story, then I'm going to create an extended. So the link is in the description box down below. And I hope to see you there. Take care, guys.